this is Sir Fahad again with a video, and this time the subject is business studies. I hope you all will be doing fine. Okay, starting with chapter 5. Long time I haven't uploaded any video on business studies, so this is my video after a long break. So this is chapter 5, stakeholders. I have created a blogspot website, a blogger website. The website is Fahad Ali commercefaculty.blogspot.com. You will get the link in the description, and these are the notes of chapter 5. Time and again I would be uploading more notes of business studies and other subjects, so you can go to this blog. Starting with what are objectives. In layman language, if you ask me what are objectives, then I would say that these are targets, these are aims of a business. So I've written down a two-line definition here. Objectives are aims or targets set by the business to be achieved in future. Objectives set by any business keep on changing. Why these keep on changing? Because if a business has achieved any objective, then it will go on to the next objective which the business has to achieve in the future time period. So the objectives keep on changing. Always whenever you are asked any question in your CAIE examinations, always try to go for the book definition, because the examiner prefers the book definition and the examiner gives full marks for the book definition. And always either go for an example, a formula, and any kind of diagram if you can make that diagram, because the marking scheme is saying that 2 marks for the full definition. The examiner will only consider that you have the perfect concept if you have given any example, any formula. For example, as far as market share is concerned, then in market share you cannot give any example, you have to give a formula, so you can use that over there. Objectives of businesses. But sometimes it is difficult to give an example, as in organizational structure we were doing a question today. So some students asked me that, sir, how we can give a formula or give an example here. So I said that try your level best to give an example if it is possible. If it's not possible, then leave it. So coming back to the topic, we have objective of businesses. The first is survival. Survival is that when a business has opened now, then the business must at least cover its basic cost. For example, the basic cost would be rent, the cost of operating this factory, other costs related to that, electricity cost, heating and lighting cost. All of these costs are basic costs. So the business must have an objective in the first year. If in the first year, the first objective should be to survive in the market, because there would be other businesses over there in the market, so it will be difficult for the business to survive. So the business should aim for survival in the first year, in the initial period. Once the business survival means your revenue should be equal to your cost. The cost you are incurring in your business. So survival means the cost should be equal to the revenue. You should not incur any loss. That is the objective of survival. Then when you have achieved the objective of survival, you have established yourself in the market, then you will go on to the second objective, that is profit. Profit is, you all know what is profit. Profit is the excess amount over the cost which you are earning. So you will go on to the objective of profit, where you will have an objective of profit. You will have to earn a profit first to achieve survival, then you will go for the profit. So profit, you will have profit, more and more profit each year, and you will target for the more and more targets which you will set for the business. For example, you have set 5% in year 1, then you will set 10% in year 2. So your aim will be to earn profit first of all, then you will increase your profit by other ways, by marketing, by increasing your selling price, but depends on the scenario in the market. Then the third objective is growth. There are 2 types of growth which we learned in chapter 3. Internal growth, which means that when a business grows, opening new branches in other areas of the city or country. So it is internal growth, that is using our own resources to increase our business. External growth means where a business grows horizontally, uses a horizontal growth method, vertical growth method, or conglomerate. So these 3 type of growth methods are there. You can refer to chapter 3 notes. I will provide it on Blogspot very soon, so you can refer to those notes. We have a separate section in chapter 3 for that growth. So horizontal growth is when a business merges or takes over a business with the same stage of production. Examples include a woodcutter merges or takes over a woodcutter. So that's an example of horizontal where the stage of production is the same. Vertical has two types. It can either be forward, it can either be backward. So vertical forward is when you merge or take over business to the next level of production in comparison to your stage of production. Example includes table maker merges or takes over table retailers, those who are selling those tables. Then we have vertical backward is when you merge or take over business with the previous level of production. That is, examples include table manufacturer merges with woodcutter. That is the previous stage of production. Here I have missed out conglomerate, so I will explain it verbally. Conglomerate is when you are merging or taking over a business in another industry. For example, you are dealing in making pencils, and you are merging or taking over a business of car manufacturers. So that will be a completely different industry. So when you take over or merge with a business in a completely different industry, so that is called conglomerate. Then we have returns to shareholders. Some businesses have an objective, that is private limited companies and public limited companies have an objective to give maximum return to the shareholders. So returns can be provided in two ways. The first way is dividend. Dividend is a share of profit given to the shareholders so that they have a return for their investment. They have invested something in the business, so they get a return at the end for that investment. Another way in which we can give our shareholders a return is that share repurchase. For example, share price increase. So share price increase means that if our share price was $20 and after some times our share price becomes $25, so the shareholder can sell that share in $25 and per share the shareholder will gain $5. So this is also an advantage for the shareholder. This is also a return for the shareholder, but this return is called capital gain for the shareholder. Providing a service. The last objective, any business providing a service to the community. The last objective, the least objective, which is for a business, is that they provide a service to the community. In many of the businesses, that their aim is that to provide the service, providing a service to the community, so that the community, the public sector, as they have the main objective of providing, that is the public sector is the main person, that is the public sector is a main sector which is involved in providing a service. This public sector will have this objective as a main objective because it is working for the social welfare of the people. In the last we have a table, and here it is saying stakeholders, main features and objectives. Owners, they invest capital, share of profit. If business fails, then they suffer. Risk takers, and objectives are maximization of profit, low cost, and these all things. These all are self-explanatory. Main features are what the owners do. They like managers work in the interest of the company, part-time or full-time they can be. And what are their objectives? Their objectives are high salaries, high profit, job security. Customers are external. Buy the product, customers will increase the sales of the good company. Low price, objectives are low price but high quality, good customer service. So in the last, this chart is self-explanatory, so I will explain this. Objective of public sector. There are three objectives of public sector business: financial, service, social. The financial is meet profit targets set by the government or the state. So that is the first. Public sector has profit objectives too. We see this thing that the public sector doesn't have any profit objective, but public sector doesn't have profit as a main objective. They do have a target, but that is not the main objective. As far as private sectors are concerned, they have a main objective of earning profit. Then we have the objective of service, to provide a quality service to the public. So they have an objective of providing a quality service to the public. Then the last is social, to provide employment opportunities to the people, because the government is also the government is also involved. The government is also concerned about the people, so they will provide opportunities to employ more and more people. This is not included in your syllabus, but this is for informational piece. Conflicts of stakeholder objectives. There are many conflicts in stakeholder objectives, so the book is not giving any, the course book of O levels is not giving any appropriate answer for managing the conflict of stakeholder objectives. So I have given this The conflict of stakeholders can be managed using Mendelov framework suggested by Mendelov as it tries to resolve the conflicts by looking at the interest and power of different stakeholders. So what does the Mendelov framework does? It weighs the power and interest of different stakeholder groups, and the actions are taken according to the power and the interest of those. So if you like this video, this was the end of chapter 4. If you like this video, do click the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and share it with your friends if you like this concept, stakeholder, those who are studying O-levels business studies. And like my Facebook page, which you will see the link at the end of this video, and comment below if you have any questions. Stay blessed, stay inspired.